The most expensive thing in the world. Most of the world's most costly items are one of a kind and impossible to get your hands on. And most crucially, only the super rich can afford. Now, it's possible that shelling out such astronomical sums for the priciest items in the world seems absurd, but when you have a lot of money, all you want is to own the most expensive things in the world. So, what are the most expensive things in the world, and are they worth it? Let's get it on. Number 10. Most expensive champagne. Taste of Diamonds. $2.07 million. The extravagant fashion designer Alexander Amosu is responsible for the creation of the Taste of Diamonds champagne, which is today the most expensive champagne bottle in all of the world. The vintage-inspired look of the Taste of Diamonds bottle can't help but bring back memories of carefree decades like the roaring 20s in the person who is drinking the champagne. The drinker's name is carved into an 18-karat solid gold tag that is connected to the bottle. The tag also has the insignia of the brand. The center of the tag is adorned with a glittering 19-karat diamond that shines brilliantly against the golden-hued liquid twirling inside the luxurious bottle. And still, the bottle certainly has a way of throwing off your train of thinking with its gift of dark attire. Number 9. Most expensive bed. Baldacchino Supreme Bed. $6.3 million. The well-known designer Stuart Hughes, in conjunction with the Nocera Superiore furniture manufacturer Hebanon by Fratelli Basil Interiors, came up with the idea for the Baldacchino Supreme Bed. This magnificent bed was handcrafted from 107 kilograms of solid 24-karat gold, and it features several artistic details that give the appearance of gold leaf. Chestnut wood and ash wood are used in the creation of the Baldacchino Supreme, and it is covered by a canopy with cherry wood borders. Moreover, the lacquered, patinaed, and sponge-batted bed is crafted with the highest quality silk and cotton from Italy. The Baldacchino Supreme immediately gives off the idea of being a form of the royal bed. Number 8. Most expensive smartphone. Falcon Supernova iPhone 6 Pink Diamond. $48.5 million. Why would you pay $4,500 to pre-order a 24-karat gold iPhone 6 when you could pay $48.5 million to pre-order a rose gold iPhone 6 with a honking pink diamond on the back? All your friends will be envious beyond belief when you whip out your diamond-encrusted Falcon iPhone and flash the stunning radiant cut diamond at them as you take a call. The Falcon Supernova, released in 2014, is plated in 24-karat gold and adorned with a single large pink diamond on the back. A platinum coating and anti-hacking software protect the owner's data from prying eyes. Just make sure you get the matching earpods. Number 7. Most expensive watch. Graf Diamonds Hallucination. $55 million. One of the most renowned jewelry firms in the world, Graf Diamonds, unveiled the Hallucination, the costliest watch ever made. The jewel-encrusted watch, worth over $55 million, is a real marvel. The master jeweler produced this masterpiece from Graf Diamonds after 2.5 years of diligent labor. It makes sense why it is the most expensive watch in the world. The opulent The Hallucination watch is made specifically for women and functions as both a bracelet and a piece of jewelry. And it is for ladies who are really enthusiastic about diamonds, not just any women. Experts claim the diamonds used to make this ancient treasure are particularly valuable since they're both durable and uncommon. Number 6. Most expensive car. Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Gullwing Uhlenhaut. $142.5 million. A Ferrari 250 GTO was undoubtedly one of the most expensive vehicles ever sold at auction until recently. A 1962 model was sold for just over $48.4 million at RM Sotheby's auction in 2018. That outcome, however, seems insignificant in comparison to the 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Gullwing Uhlenhaut Coupe that RM Sotheby's just auctioned off. Sometime back, rumors that this unique Gullwing brought in well over $100 million at the auction surfaced, and later, such rumors were true. The Uhlenhaut Coupe received a final offer of $142.5 million on May 5, 2022. This means that amount of money would be enough to buy 7 Bugatti La Voiture Noire. The car is named after its creator and chief engineer, Rudolf Uhlenhaut, and is one of only 2 prototypes produced by the Mercedes-Benz Racing division. It is regarded as one of the finest examples of automotive engineering and design and is frequently referred to as the most beautiful car in the world by automotive experts and enthusiasts worldwide. Number 5. Most expensive painting. Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi. $450 million. An artwork titled Salvator Mundi was auctioned off in 2005 at the St. Charles Gallery in New Orleans. It was dark and dismal, depicting Christ with his hand raised in benediction over a crystal ball. Even though Salvator Mundi was more than a century old, few people were interested in purchasing it. The painting was severely and ineffectively overpainted. Moreover, it was assumed to be a duplicate of an original that was considerably more precious but long since lost. Because of these and other factors, a group of buyers led by New York art dealer Alexander Parrish was able to pay as low as $1,175 for Salvator Mundi. However, Salvator Mundi's value increased from $1,175 to $75 million when it was auctioned off by Sotheby's in 2013 before being sold to Russian collector Dmitry Rybolovlev for $127.5 million after it was discovered that this painting was an original by Italian polymath Leonardo da Vinci, the man behind the Mona Lisa and one of the most famous painters in history. Christie's, an auction house, raised the ceiling once more when it sold Salvator Mundi to Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman in 2017 for $450 million, the most ever paid for a work of art. Number 4. Most expensive domain name. Cars.com. $872 million. If you're a web designer, make a wish and cross your fingers that one day one of your domain names will be able to sell for as much as Cars.com did. It establishes a new benchmark for how much money you can expect to get for a domain name. Simply, the closest bid to the $872 million acquisition of the domain was $49.7 million. The gap between first and second place was very glaring when compared to others in the competition. The website that went along with the domain name Cars.com was owned by a company called Classified Ventures LLC, a joint venture consisting of several different companies. In 2014, Gannett Company Incorporated purchased the remaining portion of the business for a price of $1.8 billion. Following the completion of the transaction, the value of the Cars.com domain stood at $827 million, while that of the firm stood at $2.5 billion. Number 3. Most expensive diamond. The Cullinan. $2 billion. The world's priciest diamond must inevitably be mentioned when discussing exorbitant prices. Having a total of 3,106.75 carats, the Cullinan is an impressive gem. It's often referred to as Africa's star. Frederick Wells uncovered the massive diamond near Cullinan, South Africa in 1905. This was a present from Prime Minister Louis Botha to King Edward VII 2 years later, and then Joseph Asker and Company divided it into 9 parts in 1908. Cullinan 1, weighing in at 530.2 carats, may be found in the center of the sovereign scepter as part of the crown jewels, and it is now on display in the Tower of London. And the Cullinan 2, a 317.4 carat gem, is set in the imperial state crown. They were both in possession of Queen Elizabeth II. The massive Cullinan diamond that was discovered in the early 1900s is now an important historical artifact. It is the biggest diamond of gem quality ever found and a component of some of the most iconic jewelry designs in history. Number 2. Most expensive private residence. Antillia. $2 billion. Antillia, the most expensive private piece of real estate in the world, features 9 elevators, a 168-car garage, 3 helipads, and 4 levels that are only devoted to the cultivation of plants. Mukesh Ambani, the richest man in India and currently the 10th richest person in the world, has missed the memo that a 27-story, $2 billion residence for 6 people in the poorest district of India is a touch excessive. But still, the mansion has a number of swimming pools, a yoga studio, a spa, a theater, an ice room with fake snow, and a conference room with a panoramic view of the Arabian Sea. Moreover, there is an air traffic control station located on the helipad. The complex is even more luxurious because of the fact that the top 4 stories are built up completely of hanging gardens. Blocking direct sunlight and minimizing the amount of cooling that is required within the residence are also important ways that these gardens illustrate Antillia's dedication to environmental sustainability. Number 1. Most expensive yacht. History Supreme. $4.8 billion. It is thought that the yacht known as the History Supreme, which holds the title of most costly in the world, is worth $4.8 billion. The yacht, created by Stuart Hughes, recognized for designing luxury goods and headquartered in the UK, was not finished for nearly 3 years. A wealthy Malaysian businessman purchased this expensive ship with a length of 100 feet for the outrageous price of $4.8 billion. But the huge part of its expensive price tag is that the building of this luxury liner required the usage of almost 100,000 kilograms of precious metals, including platinum and gold in their purest form. The bottom of the ship, the eating room, the stairs, and other components, among other things, are nearly totally crafted from precious metals. Moreover, the master cabin of this boat is made entirely out of meteorite rock and serves as the vessel's primary point of interest. Intriguing, right? Without a doubt, all of these things are absolutely amazing and worth it. But which one do you think is a little bit overpriced? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more of our luxurious content. And why not click on another video showing now? This is The Luxurious. Talk to you in the next video.